Hi, this is George Smith from Bigger Brighter Bolder. I'm also the founder of BBB Success Groups for ambitious entrepreneurs. And today I want to talk to you about creativity and innovation in business. If you're not creating in business, if you're not innovating either products or services or even how you do business, then you're probably not evolving. And if you're not evolving, then the chances are that you and your business are dying. So you want to have a steady stream of new ideas and new innovations. Now, to do this, we can start to become more creative people. So we start looking for opportunities and we start solving our problems and setting the questions. You know, what does the next version look like? What would the perfect version of this look like? How could we improve this? However, you only have an amount or access to an amount of innovation and ideas within your head based on the experiences of life and business that you've had so far today. So the model I want to share with you is this. So you imagine that this number one here, this is you. And this circle represents all of the ideas and innovation that you are capable of right now. Now, you might not be able to think it all up right now, but this is the potential of what you could come up with based on the experiences you've had so far in life. Now, if we bring a second person into play, you have all of your potential for new ideas and innovation. They have all their potential for innovation and ideas. When we bring those two people together and when I say we rub these ideas up against each other, what we end up with is what I call the third way. So you had all the ideas that you had all the ideas that they had, and then you have the intersection, what I call cross-pollination. It's all the ideas that didn't exist before until you intersected your ideas and your innovations with somebody else's ideas and innovation. So we end up with a third way that could not have ever possibly existed, certainly not in us, unless we come into contact with this person, rubbed up these ideas against each other and created this third way. If we bring a third person into play, you can see we have all of our ideas, all the other two people's ideas, but we also have all the intersecting points of ideas. So in this model here, by just having three people, there's potentially 7 new ways of doing something, 7 new creative ways, 7 potential innovations. It's that cross-pollination, the rubbing up of ideas, as I call it, that creates this new innovation, this new creativity that didn't exist before. It's really exciting and it's very powerful in business. Bring a fourth business or a fourth person into the mix, you can see it starts to go up exponentially. So this model here now, we have 13 different potential innovations and ideas in terms of cross-pollinations or intersections. So I want you to surround yourself with people who are creative and innovators. They don't have to even be in your industry sector. Sometimes the most creative and the most innovative of ideas come from when you take two almost opposing businesses, rub them up against each other, cross-pollinate them, and in the intersections is where the magic can really happen. So in business, you're either evolving or you're dying. To evolve, you almost certainly need to be creative and you almost certainly need to be innovating in your business and maybe even in your industry sector as a whole. Don't take that burden all on yourself. Don't put the weight all on your shoulders that somehow you have to come up with all these ideas. Surround yourself with creative innovators yourself and together inspire each other with what's possible. It's what we do in success groups, it's what we do in our masterminds. At the base of a lot of what we do in success groups and at Bigger Brighter Bolder is about creativity, entrepreneurism, what I call creative business practices. So if you want to be successful, you're going to need to evolve. If you want to evolve, you're going to have new ideas, new innovations. And one of the ways you can do that and you can come up with a real steady flow of these is by surrounding yourself with other people, other industries, and letting your ideas rub up and down against each other. Look at the intersection because that's where the new ideas are formed. Ideas that you couldn't have had, they could have had, maybe even nobody could have had. So get innovating, get creative, and until next time, as always, be successful.